everybody, welcome to this playthrough for Pro Division in the Monster Marsh Tournament. The video here is sponsored by Golf Clash and Playdemic. And before we start, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit that bell button so you get a notification every time there is a live stream or a new video. Also, visit golfclashtommy.com for more Golf Clash related content. Last but not least, subscribe to patreon.com/golfclashtommy to get the updated text guides, but also you can book training sessions on that site. In this playthrough, it's going to be a new thing that I'm most likely going to continue with, and I want your thoughts about that. I'm going to play with lower level type of clubs and ball here in this playthrough, and the focus for me here is to give ourselves an opportunity without taking many risks. So with that being said, it should be a playthrough that helps you that don't want to spend that many power 3 balls, 4 bars, 5 balls, and just want to get a safe way, get to the weekend round with, a more ball management way. Because obviously when we're playing the tournament, we could play with higher level balls and get a better outcome, but not everyone is having that. Not everyone has a sniper level 9, level 10, or they and not have an extra mile level 7, level 8. So my focus here is to play with an extra mile level 6, a quarterback level 8, and a sniper level 7. Those are the 3 key clubs that is used in this playthrough, and you're going to see many similar approaches in the more, the other playthrough for Pro, where I play with a little bit higher clubs, but also with some different balls. So if you do play with higher level clubs, or maybe just are interested in how to play some more aggressive approaches in Pro, you check out the other playthrough. And obviously, for those of you that have been watching a more aggressive way to play, might not feeling comfortable, you're going to see some way of playing here on where I otherwise play aggressive, on how to attack it in a more conservative way. So with that being said, we start the playthrough and we go to hole number 1. Similar to how I play Pro in a more aggressive way, if we can call it. 2.5 bar side spin with the navigator and 1.5 bar top spin. I want to leave half of the blue ring inside the fairway there, and then the rest in the rough. Then we're going to play 1-to-1 minus 0.4. That means you take the wind that says 6.2 and you subtract with 0.4. That you do with whatever type of wind that you're having. Then we're going to go for the rough bump, where the ball is bouncing in the rough, roll up towards the pin, and if we're lucky, we're getting it in the hole. Navigator ball is a power 1 ball, and it's a nice ball to play with. Hole number 2, we play with 4.5 bar top spin, which we do have on extra mile level 6, and 4.5 bar side spin to the right. 10% extra for the drive, and the only play here for us, or the focus, is to get it down there on the side. Obviously here we can play with higher level balls, so check out the more, when I play with a power 3 ball in the other playthrough. Power 1 ball, getting it down there, and as you see on the list on the top right, you see all the elevation adjustment in this playthrough. Here we come in a little pickle here. This is going to be a little bit tough. We play with a Hornet level 5. I also have the Thorn level 5, which in my case here would maybe be a little bit better. I would like to play with 4 bars of backspin instead of 3, but it's still the same type of shot. 10% extra. I have a bit of a lousy ball guideline, but we can play this one well as well. We hit the fringe and we're coming in and just getting the zoom in, but I would like once again have a little bit more backspin. Hole number 3, 10% downhill. We play with a power 1 ball with a quarterback level 8 in complete max distance. Blue ring to the right by the rough line, and once we have adjusted, we push up our target into max. Because we're not having that much distance with a quarterback level 8, then we need to push it up into max to keep ourselves playing with a power 1 ball. 3 bars top spin, as much side spin to the right possible, and then go with approximately 75% of the ball outside adjustment ring to the right in curl. Second shot, very similar to the other approach I also have. 4 back, 3 to the side. So 4 bars backspin, 3 bars side spin to the left, no elevation adjustment. And then we're going to play this one medium distance, like mid max distance with no elevation. Now we hit great right, and obviously that's going to make us miss the cup on the right. Here, for hole number 4, I want us to spend a power 3 ball. We do have headwind, so then we can afford spending a Titan. I'm not gonna go up and play any Kingmakers, but a power 3 ball like a Titan is important. Max side spin to the left, which is 4.5 bar. 3 bars backspin, and my only plan here is to get this ball to bounce over the bunker and land and stop before the rough. I'm not focusing on getting this one to green and playing it aggressive because I don't have the backspin for it. I don't also have the ball for it because I don't like to go with a lot of overpower. 20% extra for hole number 4. Hole number 5, ladies and gentlemen, we play once again with a power 1 ball. We're not going to touch the power 3 ball if it's not absolutely necessary. Max side spin to the left, and also then max top spin, which is going to give us around 4 bars. So top spin. 10% extra for the drive. We get the ball to just down there, the center. Nothing spectacular with the drive whatsoever. We're just going to make it work. Second shot, now we come to a point where a sniper level 7 has much less distance than like a sniper level 9 or a level 10. So here we need to really think about that, as now we're going to play this one in max distance, but we also need to add a little bit more. When we play with a sniper 9, we would be having a different distance of our club because we have a, we have a longer club, or like the ball reaches further. But now we play this one 1-1, which is 6.9 rings for 6.9 miles per hour. And this is a very good chance as we bounce over the rough using 1.5 bar backspin, aiming at the hole. And as you can see here, we're getting the zoom in and we are deadly close dropping that one for an albatross from distance. Hole number 6 now, and now I'm playing with a rocket in complete minimum distance. Red ring by the rough line, 5 bars backspin and 4.5 bars side spin to the right. You might wonder why I'm not playing with the quarterback. It's because I don't have enough backspin to play with the quarterback, as it's not upgraded enough. So therefore I choose the rocket to be able to play with 5 bars backspin. I'm using a little bit of curl to the right there, and that would be something that I should stay away from. Look now, that little curl is kicking us in there to the right way more than we needed. Take away the curl, just play it normal, 20% extra, and you play it minimum distance number. Hole number 7, now we're going to play with a power 2 ball. 10% extra, and we're not going to try to gamble with a power 2 ball or a power 3 ball. We're just gonna play it up safe on the left hand side using 10% extra, and once we're done with our adjustment, we push up approximately 1.5 ring after initial adjustment. This to be able to get the ball in a way down there on the fairway without having any problems. Second shot, we're gonna go for the dunk. You can see here now that, look at the gap between the wedge and the short iron. That's a massive gap, and we're getting ourselves in kind of a complete minimum distance here. I'm not using any elevation for the second shot here on hole number 7, as you can once again see on the list. Here it is though, very important that you aim for the back end of the cup and you make sure that the wind arrow is pointing straight to the north. So we are not adjusting deliberately with a little headwind or with a little tailwind, because that could make all the difference in the world if we're gonna go short or we're gonna go long and therefore miss. But as you see, the beauty with a dunk, even if we went a little bit short and miss, is that we're still gonna be on the green and have a simple putt to making a birdie. So it's a risk-free shot going for the dunk there. Very good chance, even though we're not going for the green directly. Hole number 8 is important. Now we're gonna back up, as we do have a sniper 7 that does not give us that much distance, and we're also playing with a power 1 ball. Back up, let the left side of the red ring be by the rough line, half a bar of topspin and only half a bar of side spin to the right. As you can see, I was using 1 bar side spin to the right, and that's too much. Half a bar is going to be enough, and we adjust that one for maximum distance plus 10%. Last but not least, we're gonna play hole number 9, 10% extra, and here it's time for a power 3 ball. This is going to be a tough try for us playing with lower level clubs and also limit ourselves with a power 3 ball. I'm going to play max distance with 10% extra. Once I made my adjustment, I push up into max, and then I go with full top spin, 4.5 bar side spin to the right, and max overpower. You don't have to go with max overpower, but I would suggest it and recommend it, because even if you hit great left, great right, you have a great chance of not getting stuck in the rough, as you're gonna have the distance for it. If you try to go very short or try to go with just that ultimate perfect drive and you hit a great left or great right, you might fall short in the rough. We do want to at least reach into a position where we can reach with a rough iron in 2 if we make a mess with our drive. Second shot, we play with a sniper. We're not going to complicate anything. Play a normal shot, playing on the fairway with side spin to the left to stay away from the rough, and then approximately 2 to 3 bars of backspin, and then we're going to be close. No elevation for the second shot. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching this playthrough. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you thought, because focus here is not to go in a much aggressive way on any other hole, just to play conservative, giving yourself a way to safely make a minus 13, which in my opinion is the par score on this course, which I do believe these adjustments will do. If you're looking for more aggressive play in pro and also maybe using some more power 3 ball, maybe power 5 ball, look at the other playthrough. You can find the link in the video description down below. Thank you so much for watching. Video sponsored by Golf Clash and Playdemic. Subscribe to Patreon to get the text guides, and good luck in the Monster Marsh Tournament.